Friday, September 14, 2018. 3 days away from leaving for the Royal Melbourne Show. The West Virginia State Championships got canceled because of Hurricane Florence. So I may have an extra training day, which is not a bad thing. Even though I'm going to hate missing the Pleasants County Youth Agricultural Fair that's hosted by the Taylor boys. They do a wonderful job. The Taylor family is instrumental in hosting the event, and I'm sad that I'm going to miss it. It's been postponed until September 29th at 9 a.m. and unfortunately we have two contests that day, both on September 29th, one at 9 a.m. in St. Mary's and the other at 1 o'clock p.m. in Cape and Bridge, West Virginia, both of which are good contests. I'm just hoping that we have enough athletes to go to both of the events, but I'm still going to be in Melbourne when that takes place. But today I'm going to finish splitting the wood that I started a couple weeks ago and cut another underhand, cut another standing, see how I feel. Get my saw bag and my other materials that I want to take with me to Melbourne. Ironically, I'm not taking the axes, but I'm bringing a couple crosscut saws back, hardwood saw and a softwood saw that's been put together by Brad Turner at KBT Saws. So this will be my first foray. I've ran his saws before, but I've never actually purchased one. Wiring monies can be a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Lumberjack equipment's hard to come by, and particularly crosscut saws. He's got a wait list that's years out, and Brad is extremely quick at getting saws ready. I ordered the saw back in April, and here we are in September, and it's ready. So that's great. That's fantastic, actually. But we'll see what happens, and we'll have fun. Just about got this shit taken care of. Got me a couple of hardwood logs out. Oh, my wife's not going to be impressed. But so be it. I am. Right. First log. This beautiful 17-inch or so scarlet oak, red oak, whatever the hell species it is. It's an oak. It's firm, but not as hard as some of the crap we cut, but it's similar to what I'll be cutting in Melbourne here in a few days. Yay. On here with this big log is A, making sure I'm staying behind the axe, and B, I am squatting into the swing using my legs. It's something since I've dropped 20 pounds, I've been able to do for the first time in probably 5 years, which is cool. Next log is a 11-inch seasoned white oak. Oh, dumb. Well, this last white oak I'm going to cut today is a beaut. Look at this. It's a foot log. Yeah, baby. Dead spot right in the side. I got no clue how this is going to cut, but it's going to hurt. I know that. That last log nearly destroyed me. But however, half of it was pretty good. Didn't cut any underhands today, so I'm not really that overly concerned. I split wood for about a good hour and a half before I cut those 3 standing blocks. And I'm very pleased with the way that the axe is going in the wood with the standing, and the axe is not carrying, and those freaking white oaks are harder than a bull's freaking forehead. So I'll probably train a little bit more. I'm hoping I can get the wife out to train a couple cuts off the top on the Jack and Jill so that we can not suck up the place in the Jack and Jill Handicap and the Jack and Jill Championship when we get down there. We've got a brand new small tooth pattern hardwood saw coming from Brad Turner at KBT Saws, and I'm looking very much forward to running it. That and double sawing with Gerald Yules and the 2-man. So never sawed with Gerald before, but he's wired for sound, and so am I. So assuming we can get the saw in straight, we'll just go a mile a minute and hopefully get the damn thing off pretty quick. Find out. I don't know. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I want to lift, but I don't want to lift too hard because I had some serious delayed onset muscle soreness from squatting on Monday. Was bugging me up until today, actually, and literally only squatted 70 kg for like 6 or 7 sets of 10. I'm coming back from the adductor tear, and so I wanted to make sure that everything is healed up before I go any heavier. And the next workout I'll probably go up to 90 kg, and then the workout after that I'll go up to 100, and the workout after that I'll go up to 120, and then slowly work my way back up to squatting what I normally do. I'll probably will never squat over 190, 200 ever again in my life. There's no sense in it. Just kind of like doing deadlifts. What's the point in deadlifting over 270 or 300 ever again? There isn't. But so I know I want to lift twice before I get on the airplane. Probably lift the morning of flying out. Just because, what else am I going to do? I got 5 days to recover. We get there on a Wednesday. We're leaving on Monday. We get there on a Wednesday. We don't chop until Saturday. I'm going to go see the sights there in the city before the show and have a good time. So one more session before we go, a couple lifting sessions, and yay baby, on an airplane for 2.5 days. I want to bring the wet wipes and a couple changes of underpants.